Phrasal verbs. Break in. Break into, break off, break out, break through, and more.
Listen.
Break in.
Arrombar, interromper, adaptar-se.
Someone tried to break in through the back window. Please do not break in while I am speaking. It takes time for new shoes to break in. Break into.
Arrombar, iniciar abruptamente e interromper.
Thieves broke into the store at midnight. She broke into a run when she saw the bus. He broke into the conversation with a loud laugh. Break off.
Romper, interromper, desprender-se.
They decided to break off their engagement. The speaker broke off to answer a question. A piece of the handle broke off in my hand. Break out.
Escapar, irromper, eclodir.
The prisoner broke out of jail last night. War broke out between the two countries. She broke out in a rash after eating seafood. Break through.
Atravessar, fazer descoberta, superar.
The sun broke through the clouds. Scientists broke through with a new vaccine. He broke through his fear of public speaking. Break up.
Terminar, desintegrar, dissolver, fazer rir.
They broke up after 5 years together. The ship broke up on the rocks. The police broke up the protest. That joke really broke up the audience. Break with.
Romper com, afastar-se de, inovar.
She decided to break with her old habits. The artist broke with traditional techniques. He broke with his family over political views. Bring about.
Causar, realizar, fazer acontecer.
The new policy brought about many changes. The peace treaty brought about an end to the war. His efforts brought about a positive result. Bring down.
Derrubar, reduzir, humilhar.
The government was brought down by the scandal. The medicine brought down his fever. Don't let his criticism bring you down. Bring forth.
Produzir, dar à luz, apresentar.
The tree brings forth fruit every summer. She brought forth a healthy baby boy. Bring forth your evidence in court. Bring forward.
Antecipar, apresentar, trazer para frente.
The meeting was brought forward to Monday. Bring forward your proposal at the next session. Please bring your chair forward to the table. Bring off.
Conseguir, realizar com sucesso.
He brought off a difficult deal. She brought off the performance flawlessly. We brought off the rescue mission in time. Bring on.
Causar, provocar, introduzir.
Stress can bring on a headache. The spicy food brought on his allergies. Bring on the next candidate for the interview. Bring out.
Revelar, lançar, destacar.
The sunshine brought out the beauty of the garden. The band is bringing out a new album. Her smile brings out her best features. Bring over.
Trazer, alguém, algo, converter.
Bring your friend over to my house. She brought over some documents for me. He tried to bring her over to his political party. Bring round.
Convencer, reanimar, trazer, algo para alguém.
She finally brought him round to her point of view. Cold water brought the fainting man round. Could you bring the book round to my office? Bring up.
Mencionar, criar, crianças, levantar, assunto.
Don't bring up that topic at dinner. They brought up their children in the countryside. She brought up a valid question during the meeting. Brush off.
Ignorar, escovar, remover.
He brushed off my warning as unimportant. Brush the crumbs off the tablecloth. She brushed off his compliments with a smile. Bubble over.
Transbordar de entusiasmo, ferver e transbordar.
The children bubbled over with excitement. The pot bubbled over and made a mess. Her joy bubbled over when she heard the news. Buck up.
Animar-se, apressar-se, melhorar.
Buck up. Things will get better soon. Buck up your pace, or we will be late. The fresh air bucked up his spirits. Buddy up.
Fazer amizade, aproximar-se.
He buddied up with the new student. Try to buddy up with your colleagues. She buddied up to the boss for a promotion. Build on.
Basear em acrescentar, construir sobre.
We must build on our previous success. He built on his father's business empire. Build on that idea to create something new. Bump into.
Encontrar por acaso, colidir com.
I bumped into an old friend at the mall. The car bumped into the tree. She bumped into him at the supermarket. Bump off.
Assassinar, eliminar.
The gangster was bumped off by a rival. They planned to bump off the witness. The villain got bumped off in the final scene. Bump up.
Aumentar, promover.
The store bumped up the prices. She was bumped up to regional manager. We need to bump up our production this month. Burn down.
Queimar completamente e reduzir as cinzas.
The old barn burned down in the fire. The rebels burned down the government building. Our shed burned down last night. Burst in.
Irromper, entrar abruptamente.
The police burst in through the door. He burst in without knocking. The children burst in shouting with joy. Burst into.
Irromper em, começar abruptamente.
She burst into tears when she heard the news. They burst into laughter at his joke. The crowd burst into applause. Burst out.
Exclamar, irromper, para fora, escapar.
He burst out laughing in the middle of the speech. The prisoner burst out of his cell. She burst out with a shocking confession. Bury in.
Enterrar em, esconder em, concentrar-se em.
He buried the treasure in the backyard. She buried her face in her hands. He buried himself in his work to avoid the problem. Butter up.
Adular, bajular.
He buttered up his boss to get a raise. Stop buttering me up, just tell the truth. She buttered up the teacher for a better grade. Button up.
Abrir botões, concluir, ficar calado.
Button up your coat, it is cold outside. We need to button up the deal by Friday. He buttoned up about his plans.